Hey, so this is just a really quick video just showing you what came through the post today. I'm still waiting for quite a few parcels. The post at the moment where I live is atrocious. One comic order got lost, so I had to get a refund and reorder it again. So no idea when that will come. But a parcel came today with 9 comics. These are all from last week's comics, I think. So yeah, just show you what I've got. So the first one, Ghost Rider, Cosmic Ghost Rider number 3. Really enjoying this series. One of the few Marvel series I'm having a blast with. It's got a good, cool, punky vibe to it. Stephanie Phillips is really such a good writer. Yeah, I can't recommend this highly enough. One of the most fun Marvel comics around at the moment. Really good art as well. Yeah, recommend. Well worth trying. So the next is Spirit World. And this is by Alyssa Wong, Haining and Sebastian Cheng. And this is part of the new initiative called We Are Legends, focusing on Asian characters. Ram V's doing one called The Vigil, and there's City Boy coming up by Greg Pak. So this is the first one. It's more like your mystical kind of adventure. I think she teams up with John Constantine in this, so look forward to reading this. Just 6 issues. And then we've got Nightmare Country, The Glass House number 2. So I'm a sucker for anything Sandman universe based, and this by James Tynion, who's normally really dependable. So that should be a good read. And then Phantom Road number 3. Basically, it's kind of like Twin Peaks meets Stranger Things. Very good, very atmospheric. Can't wait to dive into that latest issue. And then Monarch number 4 by Rodney Barnes and Alex Linz. Rodney Barnes does Philadelphia, which is a fantastic series, as I mentioned a few episodes back. And this is equally good, really good sci-fi tale. I think it's just 6 issues, but I hope to do more because it is really good, a good sci-fi fable. So yeah, highly recommended again. And the final issue, Junkyard Joe, bit of a thick one this time, by Jeff Johns, Gary Frank. I've harped on about this loads of times. I think it was my comic of the year last year. Yeah, it's fantastic. Such a great comic. Be interested to see how they tie that up. And then best cover of the week, Danger Street. And this is number 6. Superb cover. This is polarising a lot of readers. Some people love it, some people hate it. I really like it. So I'm just really enjoying the vibe of it all. So yeah, enjoying Danger Street. So we're at the halfway mark with that. And then possibly the best mainstream DC comic, and that's Batman Incorporated number 8, but this time it's Joker Incorporated. Fantastic cover, such a solid comic. If you've not been buying it, get the trade paperbacks when they come out, because it is so good. And finally, the long-awaited Green Lantern number 1, featuring Hal Jordan. Looking forward to it. It's been quite polarising. A lot of people said it's like Top Gun meets Green Lantern. Hal Jordan isn't my favourite Green Lantern. My 2 favourites are John Stewart, who's getting his own series after the backup in this, and Guy Gardner. I love Guy Gardner. He's just such a complete dick. So yeah, I'd love to see Guy Gardner come back in a stronger role, or Gunnaut. Or even Cal Rayner. I think Cal Rayner's been shafted basically, and it's a shame. But yeah, but we'll see. The artwork's much really nice in this. I just don't like Hal Jordan as a person. I do know that it's with Jeff Johns likes his legacy characters. Like he brought back Barry Allen and he brought back Hal Jordan. So that's why we've got this status quo at the moment. But in a way, I wish it'd been Green Lantern Corps, so you'd have more of the expanded Green Lantern universe, but we'll see. I'll guess it. I'm a big Green Lantern fan. I love the Green Lantern, so... But that's it so far. What I will do, before I sign off, I did get some graphic novels as well this week, because I was feeling a bit depressed because I had no new comics. So, the first one I got is, and I've read this one, Freren, and it's Beyond Jenny's End. Really good manga. Highly recommend it. Really beautiful artwork. and it's just a really interesting slant on the fantasy tropes. So you saw the trend-tested fantasy tropes, what you get in Tolkien, Dungeons and Dragons, etc. But it's got a huge slice of melancholy. It brings like the realistic thing about like elves, they can live forever. So what happens when they outlive the people who they journey with? How time for them passes completely differently to a mortal person. So 10 years to them is like 10 hours. It focuses on like the mortality of her companions and how she's trying to adjust to how different she is from everybody else. And I got this has been my whale for ages. I've been trying to get this fit absolutely about 6 months now. And it's 20th Century Boys book 7. So I've read this. This is quite possibly in my top 5 graphic novel series of all time. It's a masterpiece of graphic literature. It's just it spans so many decades, and each character is so fully realised, and the artwork is just brilliant. It's just amazing. Naoki Urasawa is just a comics master. He's up there with Will Eisner for sheer skill in how to make a story flow from page to page. So yeah, so happy to get this. I thought, oh, I've got number 7 now, and I thought this weekend I'll get number 8 because I saw it the weekend before. Of course, it's manga. I went into my local comic shop and it sold out to number 8, so that's my new whale, get number 8. But keeping on the Urasawa tip, I got a standalone graphic novel, and this is Mujirushi, The Sign of Dreams, one of his later ones, so looking forward to reading that. And then I got one of his earlier works, Master Keaton number 1. I think it's like a spy action one. I think there's 12 books in this in total. I was really pleased when I got this, but then I've looked at it now, and like number 2 is like going for about £60, £80. It's not reprinted yet, so it looks like I've got a long wait ahead of me for that. I of course want to try Monster and Pluto by him as well, but I think I'll finish 20th Century Boys and then move on to his other series. And lastly, completely different, if we just go to this section, and I got Raccoon. The one team I really do enjoy from Marvel is Guardians of the Galaxy, and this focuses on Rocket Raccoon and also focuses on Groot, and those to get together, they're like the Laurel and Hardy of Marvel, and it's by Scott Young, and it looks so nice. And of course, it's a Panini graphic novel, so the quality is 10 times better than what Marvel US does for their trade paperbacks. So looking forward to reading that. And that's it. Should be another video soon, because like I said, I've got quite a few parcels to come. And I'm thinking of what to do for like a review as well. I might do like a focus on one of my favourite mangakas, which of course is the creator of 20th Century Boys. We'll see what I feel like. Anyway, hope you all have a good week, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.